mind doing on a Wednesday night? Oh, I remember. It's this week's edition of 6 Feet Underground with Reaper. And my brother from another mother has joined me, Brother Genghis, for this very special Green Man edition of the Underground. Because tonight we have a voice, a musician that can absolutely emulate everything that we love about Typo Negative and more. More than just that. So get ready, sit back. We're going to frickin' pull this ripcord nice and quick. So let's have a quick commercial break with my newest sponsor and of Three Witches Entertainment, Throttle Addict. Check it out. All right, that is correct. If you are a fan of the Iron Horse, ride one, or maybe just like to show up at some cycle rallies or whatever it may be, if you're a Harley Davidson fan, let me tell you, Throttle Addict has these great designs based on different motorcycles, Reapers like myself, and a lot of really cool kind of sexy women's wear. So it's for everyone. Check it out, throttleaddict.com.
Absolutely.
Welcome, Kelly Garcia, the Queen of the South, has joined us again. All right, good to see you. All right, so tonight, Denis Pauna, how are you doing, brother?
Hey guys, pretty much fine and perfect actually. Thanks once again for inviting me, and I'm happy to be here. So yeah, I'm doing fine. I've been for like 10 days now in the States here.
I have to ask, how's it treating you?
Amazingly great.
That's fantastic.
I'm having a blast every single day. So yeah.
Fan-fucking-tastic. So at what point, let's just start from the very beginning. What got you into music in general and then eventually leading to your YouTube channel?
Well, I was like 10 years old and kind of grew interest to rock music. And my half brother, who's
my battery's about to die.
Romania.
No, go right ahead.
Plug your charger, man.
I know. That's why I just went for the Mayday.
No. So yeah, my half brother, he showed me a lot of Doors, Metallica, Sepultura, Maiden, and many other bands. And he's a great guitarist. And I was like, shit, man, I want to learn these things. And yeah, slowly, like, yeah, slowly I started to go to the classes, private classes for the guitar. And I was like, I went there for a year, and after that, I was tired of this, school songs, which weren't my thing. I was more into rock music and wanted to play some trash, some rocks, pretty much everything. And I was like, oh, man, I can do this. I'm not interested in this easy and not heavy notes. Come on, get out of here. And like when I was like, yeah, exactly. When I was like 11, my dad bought me a used semi guitar. It's not that famous brand. This one is, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's a copy of Les Paul. I mean the shape and everything. And yeah, and I started to learn songs by ear. I figured out I can learn everything by ear, by hearing. So I was like, okay. let's do this. And I was curious about many songs and solos, which I, of course, couldn't play. So slowly, step by step, with some patience, and I wanted to upgrade my skills. So I was searching for some lessons on YouTube, and from friends, from many people, and slowly I managed to get on the a bit higher level. So yeah, when I and that's pretty much it. I kept on listening to more bands, and I was practicing my right hand, left hand. And when I entered high school, I was 14, and in that period, I played from my 14 years to 18 years, even 20, in several punk bands. And the funny part is, most of us in punk bands were metalheads, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but we were like so into that, and I had big plans for music in general. I grew the interest of playing music in the ambitious way. I had bigger goals in me, and I was like, I want to make something with music. I mean, I just don't want to play in the garage in my room. I want to go somewhere outside, playing gigs, and yeah. And I also had thrash metal, heavy metal bands, even a combination of death metal through my high school. And when I was like 20 years, I guess, in the university, the band simply just, I had no luck. I mean, all of us had some other things to do, the jobs, not enough time. So
finding good dedicated musicians are very difficult.
Yeah, and I tried that many times, but unfortunately didn't had much luck with that. But so far, I had great time in that period, and I enjoyed every second, every drunk night with these guys, and it was a great time. Even if we didn't make huge things, we still did, the youth thing.
Well, for sure,
partying all around. Yeah. And like in 2017, I was like, I was aware that it's so hard to find musicians. And I was like, okay, let's start things on my own. Let's just give it a try. And then I recorded 2 videos in April and May in 2017. And then I had a break for like 4-6 months. And then decided that I wanted to just record as many as possible, make videos, make music, just be in the music. So yeah, from September 2017, I told to myself, okay, that's it, you have to start. And at that point, I just started making random videos. First 5-6 of them were like straight covers, and later I was like tired of doing covers because you have millions of covers on the internet, and I was like,
oh man, everybody and their mother has done them, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I was like, it's okay to play covers for I don't know, to insert a few cover songs in your set list with originals, and occasionally do a video like a straight cover. But I was like pretty much, no, I don't want to do that. I want something more. So I started to do like major Master of Puppets, Ride the Lightning, and Justice for All. And I mean, these videos are awful now. The audio quality is bad and everything, but you have to start.
You got to start somewhere.
Exactly.
And YouTube is like constantly kind of up their game a little bit, what you can do, what you can't do. I mean, technologically wise, I mean, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is. And you have to you can't be just in one place. I mean, sometimes there are periods where you don't have new ideas, so you simply just repeat one set of ideas, like what if something. But you know, there's always room for something new. I mean, people are hungry for new content, and
all the time.
yeah. So yeah, and 2017 was like pretty much decent startup for me. Uh, didn't had much followers back then, but even I don't have much now, but still it's much bigger number than it used to be before.
Sure you do. You've got 73,000 on YouTube.
You've been a busy
and
bee.
yeah, and I
What's up,
appreciate.
Charlie from Rid Them All? Sorry
And I
about that.
appreciate every, no problem, man. I appreciate every subscriber of mine, but you know, I'm always hungry for more. I want to upgrade my skills and the content in general. So yeah, and
I mean, it's
yeah,
crispy. Everything I've seen is completely crispy.
Absolutely.
crunchy.
Oh, crispy. Sorry.
Crispy.
I mean,
it's okay.
It seems flawless. Like there's just nothing. I don't know how you do it, man, but I'm a big fucking fan of it. That much I do know.
Huge thanks, man.
I mean,
yeah, and 2018. What?
Go right ahead. Good. There's a little bit of a delay,
finish what you started. Pretty much, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Finish what you were talking about.
I was going to say, between myself and my bandmates and Black Tar Superstar, we've watched like a lot of, YouTubers, period, that are musicians, where they do like a lot of covers and stuff like that. But I have to say, though, there's definitely something that sets you apart from all those other guys, Stevie T, and you're the bass player out of Italy. I forget his name, Dave.
Davey, yeah.
Davey 504.
504, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And what they do is cool, but you like get down to brass tacks and like nail this shit.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I mean, thank you so much for these words. I'm glad you like my approach to music and
all the
and
way
everything. Thanks a lot, man.
Okay, so you're doing some random videos. You're getting yourself out there. And I can honestly say everything, let's just start with the Planleft stuff.
Okay.
Your originals scream so many different influences. And it all kind of comes out. It's like from song to song, it's like I can really see your thrash side. I can see your doomy side. There's definitely some Sabbath in there. Am I wrong?
Yeah, it surely is. It surely is.
Thought so. It was just
Sabbath,
Black
Sabbath is everywhere.
Yeah, most definitely. I don't think there's a single guitar player out there from 20 years ago to today that has not got down with the godfather of the riff, Tony Iommi.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So, if I remember correctly, did your original stuff come out first?
Before? No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No. I had many of my original songs recorded, and I changed these songs like 5 times, But
we all do.
Yeah. I mean, you're never satisfied. I mean, even now, I'm not satisfied with the album. You always get better ideas, but if you do that all the time, you won't release anything. So,
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
So you've gotten that out there. I don't know. Genghis, what do you think? One of the first things that I heard, I think it was the the first one I heard was actually the last track. I don't know how that happened. But it totally reminded me of like Megadeth meets Iron Maiden.
Agreed.
I forget the name of the track. It's the last one on the album.
Honor the Struggle.
That's the
yeah,
Is,
that's the one.
It is a slower one. It isn't that
like,
fast. I mean,
I think there was a delay. Sorry.
Nah, we are used to it, man. Well, the influence there in the album, I mean, there are many of them. I can't specify the exact one for all the certain parts for any of the song, but there are like Alice in Chains, Metallica, Megadeth, Pantera, Black Label Society, Down. I mean, Southern things, and even that. I mean, I love that, and I like the guitar things, which Chuck did before. And yeah, I mean, there could be Maiden probably, not vocally, of course, but
well, I'm just
pretty
saying,
much of
like,
everything.
riffing styles. And I'm so sorry. I just finally pulled it up here. The song I was referencing was Planned Obsolescence.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Planned Obsolescence was written originally in 2017, March.
It's that old. Wow.
Yeah. It sounded
shit.
Yeah, it sounded pretty much similar to this one, but the first release, I mean, the first version was in E flat tuning, and then I was doing something with that song. You know, I wanted to upgrade that, and then I played that in F tuning. So why not? And then I just stopped focusing on my original stuff. I mean, I did that occasionally, but I then focused on the videos, What If, and other stuff. Yeah, and that song was released as a single before the album. It was January 21. Yeah, and that one has a lot of Megadeth, has a lot of Metallica, and also has something else which I don't know exactly.
Genghis and I do a show called The Shred, and somehow Metallica always makes the list, even when they shouldn't.
Yeah,
like early Metallica, we love. I have passion for Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets. The other one there, and Justice for All. There's moments, but man, by the time the Black Album hit, it was like, what happened, guys?
Yeah, the 90s, the evolution of the band.
I guess so.
honestly,
go to hell.
You'll probably you could disagree with me, but I'm a huge fan of Load, Black Album. I mean, I love these albums. You know, I like.
That's awesome.
I love. Yeah, I mean, I like the first four, of course, iconic things, but I also love their approach in the 90s with experimental stuff through Load. Even they changed their. They went from Black End, and then 8 years later they played like Poor Twisted Me or Until It Sleeps. Yeah, it's a lot more different, but it's still great music. And I'm sure that this album, if Load was released by other band, the album would probably at that time would be accepted pretty much more better. But you know, it's Metallica, so yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, and you, like I said, you can definitely hear the influence there. Everything from the harmonized chords to the bass, which, me being a professional drummer, I love a good bass line.
Oh, same here.
And it just really, rings true in how you put stuff together. So I'm going to shift over real quick to Genghis there. and he's going to ask you some stuff.
All right. Well, speaking of Metallica,
all right.
I have to ask, what do you think is the most overrated metal band of all time?
That's hard, man. That's really hard.
There is such an argument about that. That's a damn good question.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know from which perspective you watch the band, but I can't give a correct answer to that. I mean, you can say Metallica, you can say Rammstein, you can say Iron Maiden, you can say Ghost, you can say, I don't know. It's hard, man.
You know, I agree with you. I really do. You know, Rammstein is one of our nearest and dearest to our hearts, of course. And I don't know. It's like every album just gave you something new. And it didn't matter if it didn't sound like the Zensucht album. Even if it was slower, you know, it still had so much passion and just power in it. You know, that's, you know, and Genghis and I have talked about this before, like the difference between how European listeners and American listeners are. Like, I don't know. For me personally, I can honestly say this. I don't like a lot of American metal. I just don't. No. Because it lacks so much passion and musicianship, like really good musicianship. And that's something that I think, you know, across the way there in Europe just gives so much better and so much like different. And there's different things that go into it. So, you know, for me, I would probably have to say, you know, there's probably some American metal band I would say is totally overrated. I don't know. How about you, Genghis?
I don't know, man. I really don't.
You see, it's hard.
It is.
It's so fucking hard.
Absolutely difficult.
Yeah.
So at what point did you start to notice that people were really catching on to your the YouTube channel?
On my channel?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was, I guess, January 2018. And it was the new year. And then I released Ride the Lightning in the major key. After that, I combined In My Darkest Hour and Don't Tread on Me in one song. Yeah, I mean, these two songs really go well together, along with Walk by Pantera as well. Yeah, and from that...
Dimebag represent?
Yeah. From that point, I figured out when I think there's some connection interruption.
I think
we got you now.
Yeah, we're good now, I think.
Yep, we're good now.
Perfect. I remember in July 2018, I started my first Wadi video ever. And it was with Alice in Chains. And it was the first video which gave me some more recognition on YouTube. It got me more followers. And one more important thing. Before What If videos, I made one video is about 3 Metallica instrumentals, The Call of Cthulhu, then I did To Live Is To Die, and Orion with vocals. I I took Metallica song titles and just combine these titles and made the lyrics just to have the vocal melodies. And after that, I made 10 Metallica songs sang 1 octave higher.
Mhm.
And yeah,
What a
that one
range.
was pretty hard for me to make, but it was okay, something new for me, for my followers. And then I think I had like 300 subs, something like that. And yeah, the summer 2018, first I released 4 songs, 4 parts of Metallica songs, as if Alice in Chains wrote it. And after that video, I made Master of Puppets, if Alice in Chains wrote that. And that video went pretty much.
Probably would have liked it better.
What?
Like it better than the original.
Yeah, better than the original, because I'm a huge Alice in Chains fan. I always
Absolutely.
have been. So
Oh, yeah.
for hearing how that sounds in that vein, because you just fucking nail it across the board. I was like, wow. I probably would have loved it like 50 times more than I did from hearing the original.
Well, yeah, I guess all of us people are hungry for new takes of Master of Puppets or other popular songs.
Seems like
yeah. Yeah. And yeah, by that time, that video gave me much more followers, and I was like, shit, man.
It's because it showed you were a badass.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting these results. I was like, okay, let's make this video, let's publish this video, and then boom. And I was like, shit, man, here we go. And yeah, by
That's
that
awesome.
time in late August 2018, I became a YouTube partner, which I was like, shit, man, I thought this was impossible.
Right.
Yeah, but I earned like few bucks per month until last year, 2020.
Mhm.
Yeah, so after that point, I was just sticking to what ifs and with many various and other styles. And yeah, I mean, it's an endless sea. You have so many choices and you can make so many different things by that way.
We can only hope that the listener will make the right choice.
Absolutely.
For sure.
I
What you
hope
got
that
there,
as
Genghis?
All right. Let's see. What was it like working with October Noir?
Amazing, fucking amazing. We did that remotely, obviously. Okay. We did that like we started to make this song like 2 or 3 weeks before my trip to the US. And it's much more harder to do things remotely, and we sent to each other updated versions and everything. So I did on that video, I did the guitar, the rhythm guitar, and the part of the vocals. And the rest, the guys from October Noir did the production and everything. And then they sent me the videos, and I was editing the video and finished that video few hours before my flight to New York. And I was like,
oh my God.
Yeah. And I was like, I can't enter the plane without that video. I mean, I have to finish that. Yeah. So I slept like for 4 hours, and it was amazing. And when I came to New York, I met with the guys, and we spent the weekend together in Brooklyn. And
you went to the thing
you
at
survived,
right?
The King's Theater was across the hotel of October Noir. So we were hanging out together, and we did silly stuff and joking around. We had such great time together, and
That's
I
awesome.
can't wait. I can't wait for the next party and something. And we combined. yeah, we went to Duff's bar in Brooklyn, and we had a blast, man. And the next day, we went to Prospect Park in Brooklyn, at a memorial picnic of Peter Steele, and it was amazing, man.
I'm fucking jealous.
That's so
right now.
Me too. I've wanted to go to that for years.
Well,
did you sing?
No.
Damn it.
You can't do that. You can't. You
appreciated it.
you have to honor Peter Steele. I mean, in my opinion, it would be inappropriate if I'd sing there. I mean, it's no need for that, you know.
All right, time for another difficult question.
You're right.
Okay.
If you could say anything to Peter Steele, what would you say to him?
I don't know, man. I would probably, first of all, I would drink probably a bottle of wine with him, just to make myself more comfortable and chill, less nervous.
Absolutely.
And then I'd probably ask him for a jam session, and we would probably speak through music, something like that. And I guess we'd probably laugh. Let's say that. I can feel that.
Especially since he was always like this very sarcastic guy. Always just fucking funny as shit. And everyone didn't get it. Like every interview I've ever seen him do, nobody could get the fact that he was just fucking goofing on them.
Oh, seriously. Yeah, exactly.
And that actually, leads to my question. What made you think to do a Typo cover album?
Which one? The acoustic one or?
Both of them. I mean, what gave you the idea in the first place?
I have like 4 tributes, which 4 separate tributes, which is a compilation of my What If Typo videos, and the newest one is the newest one is acoustic one, and I'm mostly excited. Exactly. In the sound of hollow bodies. Yeah.
I'm mostly say that title is amazing because you're like referencing to like the hollow guitars because it's acoustic. But
exactly. Exactly.
Creepy and like just doomy, and I love it.
Yeah, and
for sure.
You know what?
We were saying we just love it.
We love our doom very much.
Oh yeah. Indeed. That artwork, when I was with my girlfriend in Switzerland 2 months ago, we were passing through Austria, and we stopped at a friend's place, and then I saw forest, and I had to make a picture of that. I knew I'll use that one for one of my cover arts. And then she edited the photo with myself, with 2 of me, as you see it now.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, the acoustic album, I guess it's pretty much a rare thing on the internet. So I guess it's something new for the listeners. And I try to make like they did in the 90s, like the unplugged one on the MTV. So I was like wondering how would Typo songs sound like in the acoustic atmosphere, And 9 songs. The release is in 2 days. And 4 other songs are on the internet already on my YouTube.
I tell you, when you first released the acoustic melody, I literally cried. It was so
okay.
amazing.
Yeah,
so
that video. Thank you so much, man. And that video was like 3 songs, parts of 3 songs. Yeah, it was Love You to Death, Touch Ships Gods, and Unsuccessfully Coping with. Yeah, that long title.
Unsuccessfully coping with the natural beauty of infidelity.
Exactly. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Thank you, Peter.
Exactly.
Thank you.
And that song was actually the first one I heard by Typo like 11 years ago, something like that.
Oh wow.
And I was amazed by the part, the one I did there. Done it before, time after time. Refuse to learn your lesson. And I was like, shit, man, I have to make that acoustic.
Absolutely. I was very surprised that you put Todd Ship on there. I mean, I feel like no one ever talks about that track.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much decent album. And I like Goils with Don't Drop the Soap thing.
Yeah, for me, the first time I ever heard Typo was Christian Woman.
Okay. Oh, brilliant song.
Oh, absolutely. Which is why I'm glad that I don't fall into that category that Black Number One is their biggest hit of all time. Fuck no. There are so many good songs that never got the attention that it deserved.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
especially the record that came right after October Rust.
Yeah.
Oh, World Coming Down. Yeah.
World Coming Down. Yes. I thought that album was so underrated.
Oh yeah. Oh
definitely.
Yeah, and with my acoustic album, I wanted to connect all of their albums together. So I did pretty much at least one song from every album. Yeah, I did September Sun. I did Todd Ship's God.
So good. I really like
and
that one.
Yeah, Everything Dies, and also acoustic Black Number One, which I'm not so. It's pretty much strange, I like it, let's say, but it's the least favorite of that album.
I understand.
And you said it comes out in what, 2 days, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Out there, check it out. Check it out when it drops. Here's Dennis's YouTube. Here's his Facebook page. Make sure you find a copy somewhere. Check that stuff out.
The album will be out on streaming services first. On Spotify, iTunes, like 25 streaming services.
So glad to hear that.
And I recorded all of the other videos, other songs from the album. I have recorded them in advance. So I have them on my channel, which I will release to May and June.
Awesome.
Yeah. I actually, and one of the most amazing things to me is that the way you do it acoustically, it seems even darker. It's like, just when you think Typo is so fucking dark, there's nowhere to go, you took it a step further. Because we've never, Typo fans have never heard it done like that. So that's why I don't know. I think that was just such a smart thing, with the way.
Yeah, I also haven't heard that, and I was curious about that take and the atmosphere overall. And I was like, yeah, let's make that. I mean, there's no such thing on internet as I know. So yeah, why not?
I mean, I swear you're like got a Ouija board out and you're straight up talking to Peter Steele and getting advice from him. I mean, that's how it sounds because you did it perfect.
Peter, come to me.
Come to me.
Listen, he's right there.
Right there. there. You're doing it.
And that's one thing I've said. I swear it was one of the shreds we did where I was like, there's just no one that has the third or fourth nut that Peter had in his baritone voice. And you nailed it.
Yep.
What you got going on over there, brother?
I guess the
How
beard.
did you do it?
The beard is helping me.
the beard helps.
I'm not trained at all. I mean, I'm mostly a part of that 1 year private lessons for my guitar. A part of that, everything is done just by YouTube and practice on my own without any school, because I was like, fuck the school. Who needs that? Who needs lessons?
I started playing drums at the age of 9 after I heard Black Sabbath's Iron Man. And I said, that's what the fuck I want to do. And I learned really quickly that I can understand harmonies. I can understand pitch and stuff like that. But to emulate it, I have zero talent. And the fact that someone like yourself can do that, you're a genius, man. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I appreciate your nice words.
I couldn't do that on my best day.
Well,
maybe sing in the shower, but that's about it. Wow.
I mean, well, I haven't thought about that before, and that idea suddenly came up for What Ifs, and by that time there were also other YouTubers who also did similar things. Yeah, you probably just have to try. You never know.
Yeah.
Well, you got something special, brother, because 73,000 people are loving what you're doing. Before we get to the next step, let's take a quick commercial from my other brothers over the seas at royal10clothing.com.
All right, check it out.
Check it out. If you're looking for the latest and greatest in horror apparel, classic horror, new horrific designs, check out royal10clothing.com. So the song there that you just heard was probably the first time you ever heard my band, Black Tar Superstar. What'd you think? I don't know. I feel like I got to ask you, what did you think?
It's heavy, man. It's great. It's really great.
Awesome.
I mean, I simply liked it. So, yeah, I love that. Do you have it? Do you have it available somewhere?
Oh, most definitely. We're on.
After we're done, I can send you links.
Sure,
absolutely.
Sure. I would be happy to hear your stuff as well. So, yeah, I'm happy for the link.
Awesome.
Yeah,
it's always good to get a fresh ear. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
Which leads me. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead, brother.
You sure?
No. All right. So obviously you played a bunch of different instruments. And was one of them harder than all the other ones to figure out, or like the guitar or the bass or anything?
It depends of the line. For example, my song "Planned Obsolescence" has
So good.
not so hard guitar part, but pretty much hard bass part. The bass is much more harder than the guitar part. So in that case, the bass was much harder for me to play. But in general, I'm trying to equalize both of the instruments at the same level. Uh, by that, I
Thank
mean,
you
I,
for
I
that.
don't want to. Well,
How many
bass
times
for
do you hear a
me,
recording where you're like, I can't hear the bass under the guitar parts? You know what I mean?
So many. It's horrible.
many times, many times. And I'm like, man, you have to appreciate bass more. Okay, the primer bass job is to keep the low end and stuff, but still, there has to be a presence in the middles and even high in the trebles.
Yes.
So not all the time. I'm not saying that you have to crank up that bass and but it has to be audible. It has to be somewhere besides the guitars, right in the center, right with the drums,
Mhm.
not buried down. So yeah, the bass it's so important for me, and I always wanted to make sure the bass line is well written and not just the four lines, the four notes, and that's it. I mean, that's boring.
That's what the 80s were for.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it
Seriously.
depends.
What is like what's it like? And I've like talked to a lot of, one-man band style kind of musicians before. Do you find it easy to program the drums? And would you ever be open to a drum collab?
I'm always for collabs, and I have to add one note currently. Um, I'm I'm in touch with a friend of mine in Croatia, with who I played before in few
Nice.
bands, and yeah, we were discussing about playing music live and getting along. So we are now together. He joined me, and we are now a unity of two people. uh,
No, that's
so
fantastic.
yeah, I
I'm
mean,
so happy to
so
hear that.
Planleft won't be my solo project anymore
Mhm.
because I mean doing videos and everything that's great and fun and all, but my priority is to uh, gather a band and play live shows. That's that would work out the best for me. So yeah, currently we are
Completely
searching for the drummer and the bassist, and yeah, soon there could be drums on my videos as well. But
Woohoo!
I'm always interested in collabs. So there could be a drummer on my videos at one point in a close future. I would be happy with that.
I'm
Yeah,
available.
you are.
I'm
For
available.
me, you can we can already discuss things after the interview. I mean, yeah. I mean, why not?
Hey, I'm in,
Uh,
man.
Right?
I'm a
yeah. I
music
mean,
nerd. I love it.
we have to plan the song. We'll have to plan for the song and the stuff.
For
But
sure.
yeah. I mean, it's fun. Why not?
Right?
Yeah. But
Gagus?
we'll wait. We'll wait
Yeah.
for the performance until I come back to Croatia in June
Oh,
because I don't have my interface here, my
Right.
PC, and all of the
oh,
plugins.
for sure.
Oh yeah, no, we'll get it all figured out.
Just thought I'd
Sure,
throw my
man.
bid in.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
All right. So I have to share a little story here for a minute. There's one day I had this song stuck in my head all day, and I'm feeling like, all right, which freaking Typo Negative song is that? I Googled the lyrics and realized there's actually what I had stuck in my head was one of your covers of some other song that wasn't even their song. And I'm like, that's when you know someone is successful, when they can be stuck in your head and you think it's a Typo song that isn't even Typo.
I can feel that because when I'm playing, let's say Master of Puppets, and when I'm aiming for the Metallica style, sometimes I can be confused and sing the lines differently as I did on one of my videos. So yeah, sometimes it's confusing, and I'm like, oh shit, man, that's the wrong song.
What else you got, Reaper?
Oh man, I don't know. So what do you see, going forward as far as your YouTube career? Are you, going to keep doing like the mashups and stuff like that?
Well, mashups for sure. What if videos definitely for sure. I'll also play more 50s, 60s.
So cool.
Yeah. Well, I don't have much ideas for. I mean, I have a lot of ideas, but it's everything in my head. So I have to separate which of these are good and which aren't. So yeah, few times a year I'm making a bigger list and trying to pick the best choices.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, I have many of these in plan, many experiments, major keys, and some death metal as well. Some,
Yes.
yeah,
Do
I
I hear
mean,
some
yeah.
Cannibal Corpse coming?
Well, pretty much sure.
He's like, no fucking problem. I'll grind that out in like 5 minutes.
I can't say
That's
that
awesome.
for every style. Sometimes
For
when
sure.
I have a huge inspiration,
Yes.
I can be done with a video in one day, let's say in 8-10 hours. But sometimes I can struggle for like 3 to 5 days. When you have the inspiration, it's not worth it to make it by force, and it's
Oh,
better
definitely.
to leave the
For sure. It's
guitar
gonna
on the
come
side.
naturally.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, about the ideas, there's many things, and there's one huge thing coming soon with Iraq 331.
Yes, I've been
Mm,
following him for a long time.
yeah, same here.
Ooh, I have to
And I
get hip.
was what?
He doesn't know who we're talking
I'm
about.
not familiar, so I'll have to. Yeah, you'll have to send me some shit, Genghis, for sure.
Well done.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
getting there.
he's such a great guitar player. He's a magician on the guitar.
Absolutely.
Yeah, his technique. I mean, it's so neat, it's so clean, and he can pull off a sick solo, man, without
Oh, yeah.
any effort. I mean, he's doing that without any struggles, man.
No, he just standing there, that smirk on his face, like, this is easy.
Yeah.
Don't you hate that? It's like the smart kid in the class that doesn't have to put any effort into any of the subjects, and everybody else is like, "Fuck you."
He's so lovely guy, man. He's so
Nice.
He's I can plan things with him pretty much easily, and we have released on his channel a cover of Sleepless Nights by King Diamond a few months ago.
I just fucking lost my shit. Did you
you
just
didn't
say
see that one, brother?
Sleepless Nights?
Yep.
Yeah.
How did I miss this? I must go watch it.
Yeah, but it's
King
it's on
Diamond
his
was
channel,
pretty
not
much
mine.
my
That's on his
hero
channel.
growing up. So I'm gonna have to watch it, and I'm even more so a very huge fan of Merciful Fate.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and
damn.
I remember when last year I recorded Master of Puppets in the style of Merciful Fate, like Melissa style, let's say.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and after that video, Iraq sent me a message, and he wanted for me. He was asking me if I'd like to sing for a few songs, and I was like, "Shit, man! I can't believe you just
Right?
reached me out." Because
Well, if
I
he was
mean,
hitting that falsetto like Diamond does, holy shit.
yeah, I mean, it's not 100% accurate, but I tried
Let me
to
hear
give
a
my
little.
best.
I gotta hear a little. Come on, give me your best Diamond falsetto.
I'm in a hotel now.
Damn it.
I can probably do a quiet one, like,
Okay.
but yeah,
Somebody just walked
it's
over
like
my grave. My day.
it's almost like 10 p.m. So that would be
I
appropriate of
understand.
me.
Yeah.
I'm here in I'm in Austin currently.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a huge hotel, so no.
No problem. That was enough for me.
Yeah, but I can do that next time.
Oh man.
Absolutely. So how much longer are you in the States for?
Well, I came like 10 days ago, and I'll be here for a month and a half, almost 2 months.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like mid-June.
Nice.
Yeah, I always wanted to come here like for years, and always had some obstacles, not enough time or money or something, different investments. So sorry about that. So finally, now the day has come, and I'm here enjoying
Austin,
the
Texas?
States. Yeah, I'm mostly.
I'm gonna be in Houston in June, early June.
Okay. I'm mostly in San Antonio, but I haven't planned to visit Houston, so we can probably plan our trip there. Why not?
That'd be sick as shit, man.
Well, if you're coming there, I have an old friend of mine there who was following my channel since I had like less than 10 subscribers. He's from Houston. Randy, hey man. He's a great guy. He supported me for such a long time. So yeah, I'd like to see him, and if you can pull off your visit to Houston, we can probably go for some drinks and have a good time. I'm
Lucky
always
you.
for that.
Lucky
Yeah,
you,
Mischief
I
and
can't
I
make it
will
down
be
to
down there
Texas.
for a
I'm
convention.
way up here.
What was that?
I'll fly your spirit there, brother.
So yeah, lucky you. I'm way
Yeah.
up in like the northeast corner. I ain't gonna make it down to Texas.
Well, it would be like 3 hours with a plane, even more, I guess. 5
Something
probably.
like that.
Probably like, maybe.
It can't be that bad.
Nah.
Then again, you never know. But
Then again,
yeah,
you all know
oh,
you can't
man.
take me anywhere, right, Reaper? I'll get stuck
What's
in a damn
that?
I said, you all know we can't take me anywhere. I'll get stuck in a fucking elevator again.
Fuck you, Vegas.
Las Vegas.
So you had a bad time in Vegas?
Yeah, I
Unfortunately.
was trapped in an elevator for an hour and a half.
It was great for the
Oh.
first 2 days until that happened.
Yep.
Shit.
That was bad.
That's right. We got some of that money back.
Yeah, that's inconvenient, man. That's fucked up.
Oh, tell me about it. That was some scary shit.
It was.
I mean, could you imagine my satanic ass going down to talk to the manager of the hotel and pretty much trying to, forcibly get them to do the right thing? It was a wonder I didn't show up on Vegas Most Wanted.
For sure, brother.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh, I believe it was.
All
But,
right, I've got one
man.
more question.
Yep, go right ahead.
Yeah,
Do you
spit
drink
it out,
coffee?
man.
Do you drink coffee?
Do I drink coffee? A lot
Yeah.
of coffee, especially in the morning.
What do you put in it?
A bit of sugar, a bit of milk, and that's it.
All right. I ask everybody I interview that question.
Okay. Sometimes it's without. I'm not so picky guy, so I can adapt myself to pretty much everything. But mostly, I'm putting like a few drops of milk and a teaspoon of sugar, and
Right
that's
on.
it.
How about your favorite devil's nectar? Liquor.
I can liquor.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can't
Or are you
give
more
the
of a beer
proper
guy?
answer. What?
Are you more of
I'm
a
more
beer
into-
guy or a liquor guy?
Uh, more like beer guy, I have to say.
Okay.
More
All
like
right.
beer
What's your
guy.
favorite?
Man, it's hard to say just one. I mean, so far in Texas, my favorite one is Shiner. Uh, it's a simple beer, tasty. I like it.
All right.
Sounds like a craft beer.
Well, it's. I mean,
I haven't heard
it's pretty much popular here, and you can get it
Nice.
pretty much everywhere here.
Okay.
It's brewed in a small town, Shiner, in Texas.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, the taste is amazing. You can't go wrong with that beer.
All right.
Yeah,
right.
but about the liquor, I like to mix Jim Beam or Jack with soda, with cola. I mean, it's not because of the Lemmy or I don't know, but I
That's what we
simply
were just thinking.
yeah. I mean, I just like the taste. Sometimes
Oh,
it's
it's very
neat,
good.
but most of the times it's mixed with cola,
Yeah.
and I like that.
All right.
Fantastic.
So, what about you guys?
I'm a bourbon man myself.
I like rum.
Oh, okay. Rum, nice.
Yeah, rum's not bad.
Yeah,
I don't
Some
know.
rum and orange juice, and I'm a happy man.
For sure.
interesting. Never tried that. I'm
For
curious
me,
about
it's
that.
I like a bourbon that is a little bit more popular probably in New Orleans, which is a Bullet bourbon.
Okay.
I also like Kentucky's Maker's Mark. I'm trying to think. My favorite beer is either Peroni from Italy or Vorsteiner from Germany.
Okay. Yeah, I heard
I like a
about
little bit more,
the
I don't know,
second
punchy,
one from
I guess.
Germany, which I can't pronounce.
Oh, Vorsteiner.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, that.
That
I'll need
thing.
to have like five of these to remember the name.
Fantastic. All right. Well,
Yeah.
before we let you go,
Okay.
what would be your favorite top 3 horror films that are your favorite?
Sinister.
Yes!
Rest Stop.
Ooh, such a good one.
And the
Classic.
third one. I'm not sure about the Conjuring or the.
All right.
I can't specify exactly that. It's pretty much hard. I guess it will be Conjuring.
Okay.
I'm not
Conjuring's
so much
fantastic.
into horrors. Yeah, but yeah, these are good ones for me. So
All right.
I'll spit it out with these answers.
That's awesome.
You guys are so funny.
I don't know. We usually
No,
refer to ourselves as these two assholes.
Okay, now let's be serious for a minute.
Yes.
For sure.
No, I can't do the straight face.
Good try, though.
I can't.
Yeah. Sometimes I do, but today I'm simply laughing and smiling all the day. So
Yeah.
not because of the
That's
420, but
Yep.
no, I'm not kidding you. That was a good
Oh
one.
yeah, I put my Black Sabbath tribute up today for that. So every 420, I always do.
Oh,
All right.
nice choice.
Before we end this, is there anything you want to say to everyone out there who's watching us?
Are you tired of me, people? You too? Nah, I'm just kidding, man.
And if
I'd like to. Once again, I'd like to. What?
No good.
Go right ahead, brother.
There's a interruption again. First of all, I'd like to thank you once again for inviting me for your interview, and I'm honored to be the part of it. And thank you so much for that. And besides that, I'd like to thank to everybody who's following me, who's listening to my music, who's smiling, or who's motivated. I'm so happy that you follow me, and I appreciate every new follower, and thank you so much for that. I promise I'll deliver much more. I have big plans. I just need some time, and yeah, it'll be amazing. I'm happy to have you in all this big community of us. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm honored to be able to do this. I love music, so you make me love this even more with making videos. And thanks to all of you.
And let me tell you, thank you for gracing us.
Yeah.
With your presence and all of what you're giving back to the metal community, both in, not just your cover stuff, but especially your own stuff. I mean, it is timeless. It's amazing. And we can't wait to see what more you do in the future, brother.
Oh, I already have a lot of new riffs, and the other friend of mine with who I'll be playing, he also has like an arsenal of ton of the riffs with different styles. So
so awesome.
Hell yeah, we
yes,
love hearing all that.
Absolutely.
The next album, it will have a lot of different approaches with melodic, harsh vocals, even growls and screams, and yeah, it will be like pretty much of everything. Everything inside some balance, yeah, we'll try to do our best in that.
All right, this has been great. We will have to have you on again sometime.
Absolutely.
Don't go anywhere, brother. We'll keep talking after we're off the air, but have a good night, everyone out there. Stay heavy.
Sure. And guys, thanks once again. And everyone, have a great night. Have a happy 420 and enjoy. Beat metal.